Everything you've been told about being a man in today's world is completely backward. Society is sending young men mixed messages, leaving many feeling lost, confused, and even ashamed of their natural instincts. In this video, I'm breaking down why masculine energy isn't toxic when channeled correctly, and how true strength has nothing to do with putting others down. Whether you're struggling to find your place as a man in the modern world, or you're just tired of the shallow alpha male content flooding your feed, this conversation might be exactly what you've been searching for. You know, when young men today ask me what advice I have for them, especially those feeling a bit lost, I think it really boils down to becoming comfortable with who you are in your masculinity. It's unfortunate that the word masculine has gained this negative connotation these days, because if you're a young man, and not every young man feels this way, but many of you do, you've got this testosterone running through you. You're naturally competitive and ambitious. You have goals and this energy where you want to assert yourself in the world. But the message so many receive is, that's bad. You're not supposed to be like that. Our culture often suggests there's no virtue in masculinity. Look, toxic masculinity absolutely exists, no question about that. But there are genuine virtues in being masculine that need to be defined. We need better icons and role models. When I was growing up, God, I always hated when people said when I was growing up, so I apologize for that, but it is relevant. I watched a lot of Westerns, you know, the silent hero type.
It's like I was empty. Well, I'm not empty anymore. That's what's important.
My idea of masculinity was a man who had control over himself, someone who wasn't mean or pushing people around, someone decent who treated women well. And treating women well is a masculine virtue. It comes from a position of strength. You're not insecure about your masculinity, so you don't have to prove you're a man by demeaning women or pushing them around. You don't have to take the Andrew Tate path in life. Respecting women is a sign of your strength, a sign that you're secure. Strong men don't need to put other people down to feel better about themselves. Your aggression, your assertiveness, your testosterone, these aren't inherently bad things. They're how things get done. They energize you and put you in the world and make you ambitious. But they have to be channeled and disciplined. I can be incredibly competitive when I play games. I mean, I like to win. I can be a little mean about it sometimes, but I've learned to channel that edge, that aggression into my work. Instead of hurting others, I pour it into creating something meaningful. Finding ways to channel that aggressive tendency constructively, whether through sports, creative work, or building a business, that's a positive expression of being a man. It's like alchemy in a way. Taking something with destructive potential and turning it into something valuable. Your desire to master, to conquer challenges, to achieve, it doesn't have to leave the world worse off. It's not some zero-sum game where your success must come at others' expense. It can be additive. Self-control is a fundamental masculine virtue. Discipline. Being smart about how you use your energy. These qualities need to be celebrated more. Boasting about money, conquests, material success, that's not strength. To me, that's weakness. When I see leaders constantly talking about how great they are, I don't see power. I see insecurity. True strength doesn't need to announce itself that way. So to those young men feeling lost, your natural drives aren't wrong. They just need purpose and direction. Channel them wisely. Use them to build rather than to destroy. That's the essence of mature masculinity. Not rejecting your nature, but refining it into something worthy of respect. As you've heard me say in my other videos, your mindset isn't just important, it's everything. The thoughts you cultivate today can become the reality you live tomorrow. I'm Brandon Bianco, and my mission is to help you break through those mental barriers, silence that inner critic, and become the more powerful and unstoppable version of yourself that's been waiting to emerge. If today's message resonates with you, hit that like button and subscribe to join our community of growth-minded individuals. You can also connect with me across all platforms at The Real Brandon Bianco. This journey doesn't have to be the one you walk alone. Feel free to DM me on Instagram if you want to discuss your personal situation. I actually respond. Your transformation doesn't have to wait for someday. The breakthrough you've been waiting for can begin right now with the decision you make in this moment. Let's level up together.